Hi there, Sensei Victoria Whitfield here from VictoriaWhitfield.com for your weekly love letter. And I was channeling as to what's this week's topic, and Spirit made it very clear that she wants to bring another series of love letters. And so for this one, this series is going to be about getting paid to do what you love. And in this week, we're going to be covering guilt. Receiver's guilt. So, really interesting, a lot of strong heart center, heart chakra energy around this topic. So this video is going to be more for those of you who have a purpose, a passion, and a joy that you would love to share with others, and in fact integrate it somehow into what you do professionally. So that may be you do oracle card readings and you'd love to do it a lot more, but you're an accountant and you're like, well, that's what I do, and two can never come together. They'll think I'm crazy, they'll think I'm square, right? Or you're an artist, you love drawing, you love sculpting, you love making music, but people have told you before, you can't make money doing that. So, because of what you've heard before, you don't charge. You make your art, you invest in making sure that your craft is strong. You know, you took the audio editing course, or you went to art school, and you love it. You love it. You do it all day because it's your passion, and you give and give and give. And here and there are people telling you, wow, it's amazing that you give that all away for free. So this one's for you if it's resonating. It is safe, it is good, and it is natural to receive some sort of support and compensation for giving value and energy. I'm saying this slowly because I'm speaking directly to your subconscious mind and the small part of you that's like, no, it's not, it's no, it's no, it's not. It is safe to receive support and compensation for giving value and energy. It is safe and good. So when I ask the energy, okay, I, on the other end of the spectrum, I've come through this over the last few years. I've been working on this. I get it. However, if someone hasn't come through this, can you please tell us why? Why are we accepting money for doing Reiki or healing prayer? Why in the world? How could you put a dollar amount on that? And here's the thing. The first thing that I heard in the energy to tell you is that because we are in physical reality here, whenever there's energy exchanged, there's always a giver and a receiver. Someone is always responsible for the energy exchange. A real world example. If say someone comes to you and says, oh, hey, Lauren, can you share Reiki with me? Sure, I would love to. And you share Reiki with them, and you practice, and it feels great, and they're like, oh, this is amazing. I feel great. Can we do this again sometime? Sure. And so they start coming back to you regularly because they feel fantastic and things in their lives start changing. It isn't just that little bubble of an experience, right, of you sharing Reiki with that person. It's the entire environment around you. Either you're going to pay or they are. So either you're paying to hold the space, you're paying for your training, you're paying to support yourself in continuing to give this person, or they are. They're also paying because they have to pay for their transportation and their basic upkeep of themselves. There's always energetic commerce going on. But for you to, in order for you to continue to share with that person your gift, it could be, an intuitive reading. It doesn't matter. It could be photography. It doesn't matter. In order for you to continue to share your special gift that Spirit gave to you in this lifetime, you need energy as well. So either you're going to be putting out and paying for the energy, because you have to replenish yourself. Say you're a photographer and you want to photograph other people's weddings or do their headshots. You're going to be putting out, if you're doing it all for free, putting out your time, buying the camera and all of the setup, paying for your transportation, and you'll be doing this every single time for multiple people. Here's the thing. If you're double putting out, giving your gift, and also paying for the commerce, the transmission of that gift, you're putting all out and you're not receiving. Now, if you were going to give me, say, like a birthday gift, and I did this at you, what does that mean? Stop. Right? That's what the universe sees when you're double giving, as in giving and not receiving. The universe says, okay, you're not serious. You want me to stop giving you the ability to deliver your gift. Okay. Nature doesn't work that way. And here's where this week's oracle card comes in. I asked Spirit, before I even pulled an oracle card, I said, I sense that you're telling me that this is a natural give and take, like Indian trading, that the energy needs to be balanced upon every transmission, so we're not carrying guilt for double giving and not receiving, or guilt for, all right, I'll receive, but I really want to be doing this, right? Spirit, I know that there's something out there in nature. So I was guided to pick one of the Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. Shuffled it up, had no idea what would come through, and dun-dun-dun, the ocean, ebb and flow, came through. So this is just an absolutely gorgeous image here of the waves of the ocean, full color, full bloom, absolutely gorgeous. Here's the reading. And remember, we're listening to the energy for advice on receiving compensation and support for value and energy given without guilt. The ebb and flow of life is never more clearly represented than in the ocean's movements. The tides of these great bodies of water rise and fall in regular rhythms, and the waves continue to roll to the shores in endless and varied patterns, just as they have been doing for millions of years and will continue to do so for millions more. These tides and waves maintain a relative predictability unless other unforeseeable forces of nature intervene, which have been known to happen. The oceans cover 70% of the earth, and the human body averages a composition of 70% water. The dynamic gravitational interaction of the sun and moon that moves these massive bodies of water and creates the shifting tides also affects our human bodies in ways that we respond to instinctually, often having a great deal more influence over our moods and emotional states than we're aware of. And here's where he really gets specific. An important aspect in the art of living is to move with the ebb and flow of your emotions, joining their fluidity but not being captured by it. It is also not necessary to become obsessed with any particular fluctuation in mood or feeling. They are simply emotions, often activated in the ways that are completely beyond your understanding. When you neither minimalize nor exaggerate the intensity and importance of your emotions, then you have a greater sense of when and how to express them. You have been fighting the ebb and flow of your own feelings. Denying your hurt, anger, or sorrow, the energy saying, or guilt, feelings of lack and being drained by giving and not receiving, by either attaching yourself to one or the other and nurturing it as if it were a nursing child, or else smoothing over your feelings with more practiced responses that deny and hide what is going on beneath the surface of your expression. When you attempt to constrict yourself from experiencing your emotions, it is much like trying to stem the tides that grow even more forceful with every attempt humans make to control them. Allow yourself to swim with these variations rather than resisting them. So the energy is bringing the ebb and flow of the ocean to us, and a lot of wonderful, rich reading about honoring the ebb and flow of our emotions. Our emotional energy flows naturally, but also it's important to honor the ebb and flow of financial energy. The way that you can tune into whether or not you're out of alignment with your financial flow of energy is your emotions. Interestingly enough, they are our alert system in the body. Okay? So it's just tuning into, how do I feel when I am giving? Do I feel like I could give like this, just like this, for the rest of my life? Or do you feel like, I feel pinched as I'm giving, or, I'm being nice, but if I had to do it like this for the rest of my life, I wouldn't. So that's a really big difference that we need to note. Feeling, I could do this for the rest of my life, just like this, just like this. If you feel that in your spirit, you're giving and receiving in the right rhythm. You're tuned into your emotions and you're good. But if you feel a sense of being pinched or being nice or, hiding your anger behind your smile, out of alignment. You need to honor the ebb and flow. In that case, it may be that you need to receive more if you're feeling anger, guilt, or resentment. So this is going to be one of several videos that we're going to be doing about getting paid to do what you love. Tell me if there's anything that's coming up for you around this issue. I'm really interested to hear what you have to say, and I'm excited to share more wisdom and guidance from the energy with you about this topic. It's very, very emotionally volatile, so I'm excited to go right into the dark with you. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Mwah! Bye.